This is the Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious award in football, won by players like Messi and Ronaldo. But this is me, a 24-year-old winger who still plays for a championship club. And to make things even worse, I'm not even a starter, I sit on the bench. But I'm not ready to give up on my dream. I'm gonna work really hard and one day become the world's best player and win the Ballon d'Or. This is Jared, one of the biggest agents in football. He works with players like Mbappe and Vinicius. And these are players I want to be like in the future. Problem is though that Jared never picks up my calls. So I decided to storm into his office.
Who is this clown? Call security.
Yo, Jared, calm down. It's me, Cedinho.
Bro, I don't know who you are.
I play for Plymouth Argyle, Wayne Rooney's team.
Oh yeah, now I remember. I don't even know why we have a contract with you.
Well, I was wondering if you could get me a transfer to a bigger club, because all I do here is sit on the bench.
A bigger club? You can't even start for Plymouth Argyle. Who's gonna want you? Tell you what, if you can become a star at Plymouth Argyle, then we'll see what can be done. For now, just get out of my office.
I gotta say, my agent Jared is not taking me seriously. But if I do become a starter at Plymouth Argyle, I'm sure he'll start picking up my calls. The good news is, we're the only left winger at the club right now, so our only competition is Bundu and Whittaker, who play on the right side. If I put in the hard work, I will be a starter. And so to impress the gaffer Wayne Rooney, I put in everything in training. I was the first one in, the last one out, shooting drills, dribbling drills, penalty drills, I did them all. And the training did pay dividends because I'm now up to a 71 overall. The championship season opener is quickly approaching and I cannot wait to show the results of my hard work in training. But wait, I'm still on the bench? All those hours we put in training and we're still not in the starting 11. The question is who is starting ahead of me? Because if you remember, Plymouth Argyle didn't have any other left wingers. Well, 48 hours ago, the gaffer Wayne Rooney had a secret meeting with one of his former teammates, Wilfried Zaha. And yes, Plymouth Argyle have signed Wilfried Zaha to be their first choice left winger. Clearly, Wayne Rooney does not trust me. He wants experience in that position. But what does that mean for my career? Well, for the next few games, we were on the bench without even being subbed on. Remember, if this season I don't become a starter here at Plymouth Argyle, my footballing career might be over. I have two options now. I can either storm into Wayne Rooney's office and demand to be a starter, or even ask to be loaned out, or I could just put my head down, keep working hard in training, and trust that Wayne Rooney will give me an opportunity. And I chose the latter. I kept being the first one in for training and the last one out, and eventually the gaffer noticed me. Sid, I'm impressed with your efforts in training, but the truth is Zaha is just way better than you. But I'm gonna start giving you opportunities off the bench. You're not gonna get too many chances, so make the most of what you have. Finally, guys, I'm getting a chance to play. 77th minute and I've been subbed on. The team is losing. If I can help the team make a comeback, it could be my moment here at this club. But look where the gaffer's playing me, on that right side. I'm not a right winger. But hey, I've got to still make it work, man. Getting an opportunity itself is a big thing, and already I've got an in behind you. This could be a proper chance. We're bringing it inside. Fake shot, and I've actually scored. Let's go. We get the team back in this one. I can't believe I've scored as well. Enduring so much, going through all those training drills and not getting a chance. But finally, when we do get the opportunity, we take it with both hands. Another opportunity for me. I could help my team get the winner, and I've actually done exactly that. Incredible scenes. This was the only way for us to respond to Wayne Rooney, make a claim for that starting spot. Full time, and things couldn't have gotten better for me here. Scoring 2 goals, helping the team get a win. A 9.5 match rating. With that performance, I've started to gain the manager's trust, but if I want to become a starter, I'm gonna have to keep delivering off the bench. Okay, my movement is spot on, and the cross comes in on the volley with my weaker left foot. Now that's what I call a finish. Oh, you're right. Go on, a nice dribble, beating another defender. I could score another one. Let's go. The goals just keep coming, and because of our recent performances, my overall has gone up to a 73. We're still really far off Zaha, but I really feel on the pitch I've been performing at a better level than Zaha. Wait, I've just got a message from the gaffer. Meet me in my office. I'll be honest, Sid, I'm very impressed with the hard work you've put in training and the way you're converting it into goals as a super sub. So I'm finally giving you a chance to be a starter. You better take it, because otherwise Zaha is going to be back in the team. So here we go, guys. I'm finally starting a game. I have to make the most of it. Making that run down the left flank, and I've gone through already. Could be my first chance in the 4th minute. Oh,
Nope.
but I took a heavy touch. Once again, making that run down the left flank. This has got to be my chance. I've gotten past the defender, but my finishing was a letdown. I was quickly starting to realize being a starter was not going to be as simple. And if I don't deliver in this game, Zaha's going to take my spot away. Once again, down this left flank, I'm showing what kind of dribbling I've got. And the finish is perfect as well. We get the goal. Oh, I might be able to get another goal here. Can I finish? Yes, I can. That's the full-time whistle, and I've scored a brace in my first game as a starter. There was no looking back after this. I had earned the gaffer's trust. He continued to start me in more games. And I repaid his faith with goals. And look at that. Halfway through the season, I'm 76 rated. And I'm the top scorer at the club with 13 goals in 23 games. Remember our agent? He told us to get back into his office when we become a starter. Now is the time.
Oh. See you again.
Well, Jared, you told me to come to you once I become a starter at Plymouth, and there you go. I've done exactly that.
Okay, fair enough. But listen, playing for a top flight club, it's not going to be easy. No Premier League club is going to want you, unless you can do something spectacular. You've got half a season, mate. If you can win the Golden Boot, maybe win some of the Player of the Month awards for the PR, I think I can get you a big move.
Well, okay, our agent has made it clear for us. The next 6 months, I need to win a Player of the Month award, as well as win the Golden Boot. To be honest, I think we can do it, because currently we're 4th in the Golden Boot charts, but I'm gonna need to be extremely consistent. And consistent we were, scoring goals in almost every game, which led to me winning my first ever Player of the Month award. But the Golden Boot race was tight, and it's going down to the final match. It's the final game of the season. I'm 1 goal behind Norwich's Sargent. If I want to win the Golden Boot, I think I'm gonna need a hat-trick here. Oh, I'm making a really good run here. Can I control the ball? I can. Oh, it's saved, but on the rebound, let's go. We've leveled things with Sargent. It's 24 goals apiece. We score now. We could take the lead here. I'm going for the chip. No. Rooney's fuming as well. That could be a costly miss. And oh, we're getting news from the Norwich game. Sargent has now scored, which means he's the Golden Boot leader. Oh, I'm linking up real nice with my number 9, and he's been a really good pass into me. If I score here, we've leveled things up for the Golden Boot, and yes, we have. Heading into the second half, if I can score just 1 more goal, I think I'll get the Golden Boot. On the breakaway, this could be my chance. My first hat-trick, and I've put it in the back of the net. Surely that means we're taking home the Golden Boot. Well, for starters, I'm taking home the match ball. And yes, guys, I've done it. The Golden Boot. 26 goals this season. We were on the bench at the start of it, and now look at us. We're up to a 78 overall as well. Oh, but also, I'm now 25 years old, which means if I ever want to make it big in this sport, win the Ballon d'Or, I need to make a transfer to a big club.
Yo, Sid, congrats on the Golden Boot. I always believed in you. Now let's talk business. There were quite a few Premier League clubs interested in you, and I think the best offers Aston Villa. Hell, they're going to give you a nice cut for this transfer, and I think you'd learn a lot under Unai Emery.
Wow, man, Aston Villa seems huge. Finally getting to play in the Premier League? I'm up for this. Let's sign the contract. And so here I am being unveiled as an Aston Villa player. I'm finally going to play in the Premier League. This is a step in the right direction if I ever want to win the Ballon d'Or. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. My job first is to convince Unai Emery that I'm ready for the Premier League. The best way for me to do that was to impress him in pre-season. And so I put in a lot of hours in training going through shooting and dribbling drills. I thought I was doing pretty well, but Unai Emery didn't seem that impressed. I didn't have a single chat with him after joining Aston Villa, but looks like I'm about to make my Premier League debut off the bench. I can't believe it, man. I'm playing in the Premier League. I've got 9 minutes to show what I'm all about. Here I am trying to dribble, but I got robbed off the ball so easily. I'm trying to dribble around this defender, but it feels like I just can't. This feels so much harder than the Championship. Oh, this looks like my chance to score, but I scuff it with my left foot. Oh my days, I got a 5.5 match rating. And right after this game, I was called into Unai Emery's office. Good evening, Cidinho. Before I spoke to you, I wanted to analyze your football. You're a good player, but there's a lot of areas you can improve upon. Like assists. I've noticed you're very selfish. You've got to play more for your teammates and create more chances. Also, your left foot is horrendous. You need to work on that. Finally, if you want to survive the Premier League's physicality, you must put in more hours in the gym and get stronger. I mean, it's good advice, and this is, I guess, why we signed for Unai Emery's Aston Villa. He can make me a better player. So I straight away hit the training ground working on my weak foot. It was hard at first, but I started to get a hang of it. But there's a big difference scoring weak foot goals in training compared to a Premier League match. Now we gotta do it for real. I think I might have a chance here, but it's on my left foot. Can I take it? Yes, I can. A weak foot goal. You bet Unai Emery's going to be happy with that. That's also my first ever Premier League goal. And look at that. We've got that upgrade to a 4-star weak foot. Now I need to focus on working on building my strength as well as passing. Back to the training ground we go, where we got through some difficult drills. Now time to show our hard work in the Premier League. Oh, there you go. I'm holding off the defender really nicely. And I've gotten past him as well. That's what you want to see. Can I set up my teammate? Yes, I can. Again, this is what Unai Emery wanted to see from me. And look at that, guys. My passing stats have gone up, and so is my strength. Good evening, Cedinho. I'm very impressed. You've done what I've asked for. You've improved your game. It's finally time for you to become a starter. I cannot believe this, guys. I'm going to be starting for Aston Villa in the Premier League against Manchester United. The world is going to be watching this game. If I can perform, it could change my career. Oh, I get the ball in a good spot, and I could have my first opportunity. I've gotten through on my left foot. I've beaten the keeper. I've just scored against Manchester United. Oh, I'm going for my second goal. I could use my left foot, but a Ronaldo chop inside, and the finish. The Ronaldo chop against Man United is iconic, although it's a questionable celebration from me. But this was the performance that changed everything for my career. I was now a guaranteed starter for Villa, scoring goals in almost every Premier League game. But there was also a lot of transfer interest for me.
Cedinho, you're the man. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea, even foreign clubs like PSG interested in you. Tell you what, you got to sign for PSG. They're going to offer you a lot of money. You're going to be a millionaire. Yeah, I'll get a cheeky signing bonus too. Come on, man. Let's make some money. Get this deal done. You shouldn't be playing for a club like Aston Villa anymore.
Nah, man. I've just got here. I'm enjoying playing under Unai Emery. I feel like I'm improving a lot. I don't want to make a transfer right now.
Dude, you have to. There is too much money on the table.
Whatever, dude.
Can't believe this, man. But whatever, man, whatever.
We've now made it to the end of the season where you can see the progress. I'm up to an 82 overall. And also we end the season as Aston Villa's top scorer. As you know, there was a lot of interest from other clubs. But we've made the decision to stay. And hopefully it's the right one. Pre-season is about to begin and we're heading to Unai Emery's office to have a chat. Good evening. I'm glad to know that you're staying at the club because I believe there's still a lot of room for improvement. This season, I want you to develop traits that'll make you stand out as a special player. Like how Mbappe is known for his pace, or Messi for his technical dribbling. And okay, I get where Unai Emery's coming from. He wants me to develop play styles that'll make me unique. Truth be told, there are so many available. Which ones do we choose? Since I'm a winger, the quick step play style, which is what Mbappe has, will be the most useful. But to master that play style, I had to put myself through some difficult speed drills. But in the end, we've unlocked it. The next one is the technical dribbling play style. But to unlock that, I'm gonna have to dribble past 4 players in a Premier League game. But doing this challenge against Spurs is gonna be tough. Alright, let's give this a go. I've gotten past 1 defender. Come on now. That's another 2. We make it past the 3rd one, but he trips me. No, and the 4th defender gets it. This is gonna be tough. I was trying my best to dribble through as many defenders as possible, but I was constantly getting tackled by the last one. Until... Alright, we've beaten 1 there. Come on. Oh, we got taken out, but we still have the ball. And there you go. We've beaten 3 defenders. Make that 4. We just keep going. Bro, we still haven't lost the ball. We've beaten 5, 6. I don't even know how many defenders and almost scored. Surely that counts. And let's go, boys. We've unlocked it. For the final playstyle, since I'm a goal scorer, it has to be the finesse shot. To unlock that, I need to score a goal from outside the box in the Premier League. Here we go. My first attempt, and I found a bit of space, but not good enough. Oh, we're definitely not pulling it off with my weak foot. All right, let me make my first attempt of scoring a finesse shot. It's decent. And oh my days, first attempt itself. And we've scored a banger. This is exactly what we've needed. And of course, we've unlocked the finesse shot playstyle. With the new playstyles, I was a more complete footballer than ever before. I was scoring all kinds of goals, even winning Premier League Player of the Month awards. But the Ballon d'Or is what I want to win. The most prestigious award in football. This is what we're working towards. Right now, though, Kylian Mbappe is its owner. I'm now 86 rated, and just look at the season I've had. 27 goals, 11 assists, 4th in the Premier League Golden Boot charts. No way, I even helped Aston Villa qualify for Champions League. But I also think this might be the end of our road with Aston Villa. I'm 27 years old. If I don't make a move to a club where I can win the Premier League, win the Champions League, I'm never gonna win a Ballon d'Or. Well, we do have one final game for Aston Villa now. The FA Cup final. If I can perform here, win the FA Cup, surely there are going to be some big clubs interested in me. This could be my final game in a Villa shirt. I need to make it count. But I'm up against Erling Haaland, who's laid it off for Alvarez, and Manchester City take the lead. And no way our defense has collapsed because Man City have scored again. I can't let my Aston Villa career end like this. And I'm not going to because I've broken through the Man City defense. I've got a chance to get a goal back, but no, the keeper saved it. How did I miss? Oh, that's some good link-up play, and I've taken the ball into my stride, but again, it's saved. I was trying everything to get the team back into the game, but the ball just wasn't going in. Feel like I've let my team down in this first half. I had chances to score. Second half, man, I've got to play better. My future transfer could rest on this. Oh, the team has gone through. Massive chance. Let's go. Aston Villa score. It wasn't me. It was one of my teammates, but I got to be happy for it because it's got us back into the game. And now I've made a brilliant run. We might be making a comeback here. I keep going off the post. I can't believe it. That was my chance of scoring against Guardiola's Man City. And no way Man City scored again. I could maybe get a goal back here for my team, and finally I do, but I think it might be too late. We tried everything, man, to win Aston Villa a trophy, but so close, yet so far. I hope I never forget this feeling, watching the opposition lift the trophy. That too in my final game with Aston Villa. This is tough. The only good thing that happened next was that rumors broke out that Manchester United were interested in signing me. And look at that, Man United finished third in the Premier League, which means they've got Champions League football too next season. Plus, they've got a lot of cash. They would be able to build a team that could maybe win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the big trophies we want. And it could get me closer to that Ballon d'Or.
Hey, Cedinho, if only you would have won the FA Cup, I could have got you a transfer to Man City or Liverpool. But now it looks like Chelsea is your best bet.
Wait, no, why Chelsea? They didn't even qualify for Champions League. It would be better to stay at Aston Villa then.
I would not recommend that. Chelsea are offering a ton of money. You gotta take this deal, man.
What about Man United? Even Fabrizio Romano was tweeting about it.
Well, Man United have come in with an offer, but it's like half of what Chelsea are offering. And there's no bonuses for me and you.
Doesn't matter, man. I want to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm taking this deal. I'm going to have fond memories of my time with Unai Emery because he's been the one to help me become a better player. And so it's time to say goodbye to Aston Villa. It was a memorable 2 seasons. I wish we could have won the FA Cup, but it is what it is. At least I took advantage of playing under Unai Emery and learned a lot. But now we're heading to Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world. I'm 27 years old now, in my prime. This could be my only chance at a top club. I have to deliver. In my first training session with Man United itself, I realized that this is something different. I was surrounded by some world-class players, but also it seemed like everybody knew who I was. They've heard of my Aston Villa exploits, and I think I've got some respect in the dressing room. But funnily enough, the coach, Erik ten Hag, did not want to have a conversation with me. Instead, I just got a message from him. This is Man United. I know the club have brought you in for big money, but don't expect to be a guaranteed starter. Getting this message from ten Hag was frustrating because I'm clearly one of the best players in the team, and I'm coming off having a really good season. And here we go. We're starting off the Premier League season on the bench. It clearly feels like Ten Hag prefers his golden boy Garnacho. Finally, in the second half, I get a chance to don the Manchester United shirt for the first time. The gaffer clearly does not like me, so I've got 30 minutes to prove my worth, and here I go on a run, beating one defender, taking on another. We've gotten past him, and the finish as well on my debut for Man United, and we're doing the Wayne Rooney celebration. Oh, I've got the ball in a good spot, could get another goal, this time with my left foot. It's a dream debut for me at Man United. After a debut like that, Ten Hag had no choice but to make me a guaranteed starter. Oh, I'm making a really nice run, and I get the ball. Let's go on my first start for Man United. Can I score? Of course I can. The Theatre of Dreams has a new blockbuster. In my first month itself with Man United, I've won Player of the Month. Also, I'm now about to make my Champions League debut for Man United. First ever Champions League game, and I could get a goal on my debut. Of course I do. The biggest competition in Europe, and I've just scored. Looks like I'm also the free kick taker at Man United with the Ronaldo stance and everything, and my free kick is absolutely perfect. That's the first time I've taken one, and it goes straight top bins. Even though I was in the form of my life, scoring goal after goal. I was still putting in the hours in training. And this is the results of the training. We're up to an 89 overall, and I've developed the finesse shot plus playstyle. Also, Kylian Mbappe has won the Ballon d'Or once again, but this time I finished top 30 in the rankings. I mean, the season I had with Aston Villa and now the season I'm having with Man United, it's deserved. If I keep this going, maybe win the Premier League, win the Champions League, maybe I could win my first ever Ballon d'Or. Halfway through the season, just look at my stats. 24 goals in 29 games. This is literally Ballon d'Or levels. Oh, we're even in the mix for the Premier League title. But wait, why has Ten Hag changed the formation to a 3-back system and me playing as a left striker? I decided to confront the gaffer about this. Don't question my tactics. I believe this is the best way for us to play. Nah, it's just so clear that Ten Hag wants to fit Garnacho in the team. And this new striker role, it clearly didn't suit me. And no way, guys, it's full time in the Champions League. We've been knocked out by Bayer Leverkusen in the round of 16 itself. This is all on Ten Hag. Even in the Premier League, we've fallen off. I had to do something about this because I'm now a leader of this Man United team. So I scheduled an interview with the media. Erik Ten Hag is not a serious coach. We're not going to win anything with him. That one statement sent shockwaves throughout the footballing world. It was every newspaper's headline. And thankfully, even the Man United board took notice of it, and Erik Ten Hag was fired indeed. And guess who Man United hired as their new coach? Well, it's someone I know really well. Wayne Rooney, the man who was my coach at Plymouth Argyle, who built the team around me and helped me become top goal scorer. He is now going to coach me at Man United. And also with Rooney's glorious past at Man United, this could be a match made in heaven. Oh, and look at that. We're already back to a normal formation that works for me. But the damage had already been done by Ten Hag. We end the Premier League season in second. We did fight back under Wayne Rooney, but it wasn't good enough to win the title. I do win my first ever Premier League Golden Boot though. A ridiculous season with 33 goals, but the truth is, what's the point if I can't win silverware? But okay, we still have a chance to win a trophy, the FA Cup final, and I've got some traumatic memories from last year's FA Cup, but I've got no excuses this time. Even the manager is of my choice. I have to deliver when it matters. And alright, I've gone through completely all by myself, and I get the early goal in 4 minutes. I've just scored in an FA Cup final. Oh, we could score another goal too here, and I've just gone for a back heel attempt. I'm enjoying my football. That would have been a lovely goal. Oh, my dribbling is absolutely crazy now. I could score again, and I've beaten the keeper. Wait, did I kick that in? A VAR check will confirm whether that's my goal. I don't think it is. No, it's going to be an own goal. Yep, we're leading, but that was an own goal. Back in that left wing position. This is where I enjoy playing. Ronaldo chop inside. I keep going, and it's a wonder goal in the FA Cup. That should be game, set, match done. It's the 90th minute. The game is already done, but I don't officially have my hat-trick, but I think I'm gonna get it now. What a strike. That might be one of my best ever goals. This is the difference the right manager can make. We're out here lifting the FA Cup trophy, and I think this is just the start. I've got a lot more to win at Manchester United. Pre-season under Wayne Rooney was awesome. He knew how I played, he built the team around me, and that's why we started the season off in style, winning the Community Shield. Even in the Premier League, we meant business. I scored against Arsenal as well as Man City. I am now 90 rated. Oh, look at my stats this season. 16 goals in 15 games. Do you know what? It's Ballon d'Or season once again. Maybe I have an outside chance. Nope, it's Kylian Mbappe that wins it again. This was when I was starting to realize Real Madrid's PR is actually insane. Maybe we're gonna need that if we ever want to win the Ballon d'Or. For now though, I'm laser focused on my goal to win Manchester United the Premier League title. But soon we do suffer our first setback of the season. No way, in the Champions League quarterfinals, Real Madrid have knocked us out. To win the Ballon d'Or, you've got to win the Champions League, and to lose to Mbappe's Real Madrid, this is not a good look. And we didn't just lose, we got destroyed. Thoughts did start seeping into my mind, whether maybe being in that Real Madrid dressing room, playing for the greatest club in the world is what I need to win the Ballon d'Or. And I actually decided to have a chat with my agent.
Yo, Kylian, that was a great goal. Oh, Sid, what are you doing here?
I just came to say I want to deal with Madrid next season. I feel that's the place for me to win the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or.
Whoa, a deal with Madrid? That's not gonna be so easy.
Dude, just make make it happen.
Yo, Killian, you heard that?
I have no interest in playing alongside Sid. He does not deserve to play for Real Madrid. Don't make this deal happen.
Yes, of course, Killian. You're my best client. Don't worry. I've actually got a good idea that could ruin his career.
Even in the Premier League, things aren't looking good. We're second because of a +1 goal difference advantage City have, so we need to win with a better result in the final game. Oh, and we've got Arsenal up next. If there was ever a time for me to put in a clutch performance, it's this. I scored a brace, maybe a hat-trick. That could be the Premier League in the bag. And also maybe a future transfer to Real Madrid. Here I am looking to strike first blood, but from distance, and that was close. Oh, now we've got a chance to go one-on-one with the Arsenal defender. We've left him for dust. I need to keep going, and I do, and I get the first goal. Let's go. It's not going to be enough, though. I need to score more. Oh, I've done really well there. I'm looking for support, and I squared this one for Bruno. It's a team sport, and we're showing that we're playing for the team. Even though we're 3-0 up, I'm still unsure if we're winning the Premier League, because Man City, if they win 2-0, they'll be champions. If I get a hat-trick, though, it could mean job done, and it's my chance to score the hat-trick in a Premier League defining game. This is sensational. It's the full-time whistle. Have we won the league is the real question. I'm taking on the match ball, but where's the Premier League trophy? I can't believe it. Was it not enough? Have we not won the league? Oh, yes, we have. Oh, my days. For a second, I thought we hadn't won the league. My first major league trophy. We've actually done it, but was this my last ever game for Man United? Well, if it was special. Winning the Golden Boot, of course, and actually winning the trophy with my first coach, Wayne Rooney, and also winning the Premier League Player of the Season award, which was actually given to me by Eric Cantona, a Man United legend.
Yo, Sid, I've got the contract for you. Time to join Madrid. All you got to do is sign there.
There you go, man. Signed the contract. Thank you for making this happen. And here we go. I'm being unveiled as a Real Madrid. Wait, why is Diego Simeone there? Hold up. I think I've just signed for Atletico Madrid. How has this happened? I clearly intended Real Madrid when I told Jared I wanted to sign for them. He's betrayed me. Yo, Jared, how could you do this? This is going to cost me a chance to win the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or.
I'm sorry, Sid. It's just business. My biggest client is Kylian Mbappe, and he didn't want the likes of you playing for Real Madrid. And to be honest, I didn't either. But hey, this is a win-win. You're going to enjoy the last few years of your career being in Mbappe's shadow. That's not too bad, eh?
I can't believe this, man. For what it's worth, you're fired. This is unbelievable. I'm in the prime of my career, but now without an agent, at a club I didn't want to join, and time is running out for me soon. I'm not going to be at my peak. Am I really destined to not win a Ballon d'Or? Well, you know what? What's happened has happened. We're going to be playing for Atletico Madrid. It is what it is. If I can help take Atleti to their first ever Champions League trophy, I think I could still win the Ballon d'Or, and that would be the perfect reply to Jared and Mbappe. Okay, I'm making it seem like it's a really bad thing playing for Atleti, but now look at their team. It looks pretty darn good, but I'm gonna have to adjust to a 5 at the back system, which means playing as a left striker. The last time I did that was when I was playing under Eric Ten Hag for Man United, and that was a complete flop. But if I want to take Atleti to the Champions League, I'm gonna have to adapt. Also, for some reason, Diego Simeone had me doing defending drills. I did struggle, but look at that. My aggression has gone up to 94. My defending stats have gone up too. Maybe this is gonna help me adjust to this new role. And here we go, debut time. This should have been the Santiago Bernabeu, but hey, it is what it is. We're playing at the Wanda Metropolitano. Now there's no point looking back. We've got to look forward and try and succeed with Atleti. Here we go, boys, making my debut for Atletico Madrid. Okay, this new role is going to be challenging, but let's hope we can adapt to it. Already look at the way I'm pressing and helping my team regain back possession. Maybe those defending drills have worked. Oh, but we could end up conceding, and we do. That's not the start I wanted for my Atleti career. But hey, I'm now the star of this Atleti team. If we end up losing, all the blame is going to fall on my name. So I'm going to have to cut through from this left side position. Here we go. And there's the post. That would have been a dream debut goal. We'll try again. We'll try again, looking for Julian Alvarez. Linking up well, and we do get the goal. One thing's for sure. If I want to win with Atleti, I'm going to have to play as a team player. Oh, we're on the attack once again. And I managed to tackle the ball off the player. And I could score my first goal for Atleti. And yes, indeed. Running straight to the camera as well. This is a statement. I'm now here at Atleti, and I'm proud to play for this club. One thing with Atleti we're going to get is quite a few counter-attacking opportunities, and we're making the most of it. That should settle this game for us. And look at that, boys. Adapting to the striker position was not a problem at all. We've made it work. Although life was going great at Atletico, watching Mbappe take home yet another Ballon d'Or pissed me off. And also, Jared sent me a text right after. This will never be yours. I've got to try and get this Atleti team to a Champions League trophy to shut everyone up. Okay, we've done well in the group stages, but the real battle was the knockouts. Oh, I've gone through the Marseille defense. It's just me and the keeper. I've beaten the keeper and rounded him off. That was brilliant. Time is running out, and I've got maybe one last counter-attack here against Bayern. Champions League quarterfinal. I've somehow gone through, and I've scored in the 90th minute. That should send us through to the semi-finals. I knocked out Bayern Munich. I'm not scared of Monaco. Let's get the goal. There you go. That's a goal for me against every Champions League opponent I faced. And we've made it to the Champions League final, but so have Real Madrid. And you guys know they've got Kylian Mbappe. If he beats me in this Champions League final, he's going to take home his, what, 5th Ballon d'Or? This might be my only chance to win the Ballon d'Or in my prime. Oh, and Real Madrid won La Liga this season. We couldn't compete. That puts Kylian Mbappe above me in the power rankings for the Ballon d'Or. He even scored one more goal than me in La Liga. Bro, Mbappe is the favorite. Okay, but hold on. I'm the top scorer in the Champions League. 2 more than Mbappe. As long as I do well in the final, the Champions League Golden Boot will be mine. This is it. The biggest game of my life. A Champions League final. If I perform well tonight, I could become the greatest player in the world. But Real Madrid are the kings of the Champions League, and Fede Valverde goes through it, and that was close. Oh, that's a dangerous cross coming and cleared away, but Jude Bellingham is under it, and he goes for the bicycle kick. I cannot believe it. That might make him the contender for the Ballon d'Or. Nah, this is the worst possible start, man. We're a goal down. Our Real Madrid just inevitable. It's been 30 minutes and I don't think I've touched the ball. I'm having to drop so deep to get involved. It's crazy. I need to win this header. I do. We might create a chance off that, but no, Real Madrid are just too good. Oh, I go sliding in on Mbappe, absolutely taking him out. Well, that's my biggest highlight of this Champions League final, getting booked. I took him out, bro. That's just revenge. I should have been his teammate, man, at Real Madrid. We could have created history together, but I don't know why he didn't want me. Maybe saw me as competition, but I'm having to do a lot of defensive work there. Maybe that's why Simeone trained me in defense. It's coming to use in this Champions League final as we're getting cooked by Real Madrid. Half-time, and there's just 45 minutes more left for me to try and do something. The Ballon d'Or, this Champions League is all at stake. We just need a bit of luck like that as we get the ball there, but I can't give it away. I need my teammates. There you go. Julian Alvarez, he plays it back to me, and we've created something here out of nothing. The angle is tough, but surely no. How is that getting saved? If I'm going to win the Champions League, I'm going to have to do it all by myself. And if I can get the pass here, I'm asking for it. And it just does not come. Time is literally running out. I'm going to have to go through by myself. But how many defenders can I actually beat? It's an impossible angle, but I've actually scored. I cannot believe it. 1-1 against Real Madrid. I literally walked through their entire defense and even some of my Atleti players. We're still alive. I could still win the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. I just need one more goal. This final is absolutely crazy, boys. It's going to extra time. Look at the amount of defending I'm having to do. I'm going after Trent and I've won the ball there. Cholo Simeone trained me for nights like this, and I'm driving the ball forward all by myself. There is a bit of help. I've got to look for my teammate. Julian Alvarez, it's saved. I did the right thing by passing, but maybe I should have gone solo. We're still taking it down the wing here. If I can bring the ball back inside, the cutback is on. It's gone in. I think it's an own goal. I created that goal, and I'm celebrating with Diego Simeone. Of course, it's a freaking own goal that almost wins us the Champions League. Gotta thank Unai Emery for this one, because he was the one who taught me to look for my teammates, and that's what's helped us get this goal here. If we can just survive for 15 more minutes, it's done. Champions League, Ballon d'Or, it all could be mine. We're gonna have to frustrate Real Madrid. I am taking this ball down the touchline. I don't even care. Let's get to that corner flag. Remember all the practicing we've done, using our strength, shielding the ball. We need to use that right now. And there you go. We draw the foul. I'm not proud of this style of play, but it's needed. Just 1 minute to go, man. I'm spreading the ball out wide. Referee, end this game. We're done. Full time. It's over. We've just won the Champions League with Atletico Madrid. It's never been done in history. Their first ever Champions League trophy, and oh my days, I feel like I had to single-handedly carry this team, but somehow we pulled it off. What's funny is I didn't even want to join Atleti in the first place. My aim was to join Real Madrid, but of course, you guys know what happened. We landed Atleti, but we still believed, and we've made the dream happen. And here I am enjoying the trophy celebrations with Captain Oblak. It's done. I've won my first ever Champions League trophy. Now it's time for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I could win the most prestigious award in this sport, but it's not going to be easy because I'm up against the Madrid PR, Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham. Any one of them could also win it. But this is it, the moment of truth. And yes, I've done enough. Ballon d'Or winner, finally! What started in Plymouth Argyle in the championship has ended with me winning the Champions League with Atletico and becoming a Ballon d'Or winner. Oh, and look at Jared. He was at the ceremony watching.
I can't believe this guy won the Ballon d'Or.
But yes, guys, I have officially become the world's greatest player. If you enjoyed this journey, maybe I should just retire now and attempt to become the world's best manager. Click here to watch that.